welcome to Flashpoint CTV. I am Adeyemi Funke. For those of you who might just be joining us for the first time, Flashpoint is a program where we discuss social issues that have concerned to us and also share our views on such matters. I will be doing this alone as I'm joined with my co-host in person of
Mass Faith.
Welcome, Mass Faith. It's nice doing this with you.
Same here.
On today's episode, we'll be talking about honesty.
We're going to be looking at honesty in different aspects. First of
Yes,
all,
from friendship, relationship, family, and your workplace.
Yes. So first of all, we're talking about honesty. We need to know what exactly honesty implies.
Yes.
According to Merriam-Webster dictionary, honesty implies the act of being sincere, adhering to facts, the act of being truthful, and also not being a snitch. Now let's move on to honesty in friendship.
Yeah.
Now sometimes honesty in friendship goes both ways.
It's actually broad.
Yes, it's actually very broad. Now you could decide to withhold some facts from your friend because probably due to personal reasons, and the friend finds out from another person. The friend is like, oh, why did you not tell me this? Why did you not do this? But in your mind, you know the kind of person that friend is. And
yes,
you decide to keep that information from her or him due to personal reasons, and because you know how the friend is. Maybe the friend is the type that talks too much. That
or doesn't know when to talk.
Exactly. He's
Yes
always
or
putting
no.
his mouth here, every single second he's talking. So another aspect where you can look at friendship, honesty in friendship is in the fact where you need to protect your friend. Let's say a
friend that cannot have your back in a gathering or in a room.
Exactly.
That's not friendship.
Exactly. You need to have your friend's back every single step of the way. Even if it means you covering up, you're doing it for a good reason. That's you being honest to your friend and to that friendship. Now moving on to honesty in relationships. We all know relationships have up and downs where one lies or one cheats or something happens and you try to cover it up, or you just say I'm sorry, I won't do it again. But
the thing is, when it comes to honesty in relationship, from the beginning, from the onset, you need to let your intentions known to your partner.
Yes, instead of
if you want a serious relationship, where is leading to somewhere.
Not that you waste your time for 7 years and you be like, oh my god, I regret.
What have I been doing?
Exactly.
Just make your intentions known. Everybody, we are all mature.
Exactly.
So I will just come into a relationship and you just try to manipulate me.
Yeah,
why you being manipulative? What's the point?
Exactly. What you want to gain?
I just like you, but I don't want to date you. Let's be friends.
Fine.
I won't come that. I want to marry you the next 3 years or the next.
Within 1 year, you just disappear.
1 year, 3 months, they are off.
You even gave them pills. You tried. You know, honesty in relationships has a lot. There is a lot that has to come with honesty in relationships. Where we have the case where your husband cheats on you and he decides not to tell you because he knows your reaction. He knows what you want to do.
But actually, he broke the trust first, so.
Exactly. But then again, he was not honest about it. Then you have to find out. And
from an outsider.
Exactly. You people now have to start settling that particular issue because he was not honest with you in the first place. Now let's move on to the next part where we talk about honesty in families. You know, family members, we all have this wahala whereby we might not want to
involve our brother or sister or like father or mother.
Exactly. We all just want to like be doing things on our own. We're not honest with them. But when it comes to a point where things get very serious,
there are things you have to call your mom and inform her.
You have to
mom,
be
I'm going
honest
through
with her. This is
different things.
You need that advice from a parent. You need that advice where,
because you can't do it all alone.
Exactly.
You can't be alone.
That is why you have a family and you need to be honest with them. Now let's leave that aside. Moving on to honesty in the workplace. Now this topic is a very, very important topic because
it's actually broad.
It's very broad. There's a lot to talk about on this topic. Now the first thing I'm going to pick is the part of snitching at the workplace. Now let's say you people are supposed to do a work, right? And let's say your boss called you aside to say, oh,
what do you think about so person?
No, not even what you
let's
think.
do this.
Wait, hold on first. Okay. Or you just be like, oh, tell me who is not doing this, who is not following the order I gave. You understand? Watch them. And you people in the workplace, you people have a good relationship, expecting that, oh, nobody's going to
because of
snitch.
the beef.
No, leave the beef aside. We are starting with good relationship now,
Okay.
to move to a better place. You people have a good relationship. You guys relate all the time. You know, you guys talk, gist, and all of that. Now, the boss calls you aside and say, oh, this person, come, I need a favor from you. Tell me who is not doing this. Tell me who does not follow their rule. And you be like, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. You will be on the sideline watching and reporting to the boss. Now, when a general meeting approaches, you come and, or you might not even do it during the general meeting. You might do it during the side, and only for you to come and see that, oh, a guy is calling you. He wants to tell you this. He wants to complain about this. Your mind will be like, who is the person?
I'm not having beef with anybody.
I'm not having beef with anybody.
So how is this coming?
Exactly. Where did this come from? Exactly. Okay, moving on. Now, this whole idea of snitching, it's not like they are going to pay you extra money.
Exactly.
Or you get
There's no extra
salary.
treatment.
There's no difference.
So what's the point in doing the girl is good? The boy is good.
Even if you do the girl is good, and when you go into a problem, you still get queried. The same query
exactly.
Exactly. The one you might
have receive will be worse. There's no annoying thing.
Exactly.
So why are you snitching?
Exactly. What's the point in snitching? Now let's move on to other aspects of when you're at work, or let's focus on this aspect where we're all discussing and it's like, okay, we have a basic problem and we're looking for solutions. Yes, we're looking for solutions. But when that time reaches, you start to draw back. For what?
Why?
Why were you getting
discussion? You discussed this with
in fact, your voice was the loudest at that point. We were hearing you. You were giving opinion. Like everything you were saying was on point. We were really shaking head, agreeing. But when it's time to execute that issue, we cannot find you again. It's either you go silent, you're mute, or you're missing in action. Like, why would you do that? Like, it just makes people look at you from a different light. They'll be like, this girl just has mouth. Not even snitching. This girl just has mouth, but the mouth not reach where it's supposed to reach. It's just here, and once you reach that place, that's action. So basically, all these kind of things are not good because it makes people see you in a different light, which is not
actually right. Reduce their love for you, their like for you, their
relationship, their respect.
Breaks everything.
They see you finish. That's just it. See finish is what the next one.
Honesty is very important. It's a very important factor in human life.
Yes, very much, and it's very necessary. So that is the much we have for you today on the show, and we hope you really enjoyed every part of the show. Stick around with us same time next week for more interesting topics. I remain your co-host, Masfaith, and
Adeyemi Funke.
Thanks for watching, and bye for now.